Hi, I'm going to show you how to make your own characters or sprites and backdrops on Sprite without needing to use the ones provided here, or you can use them to mix and match to make your own afterwards. So let's just call this test. So how you make your own sprites is, or you can paint them and you can make your own here. So you can use this paintbrush and you can change the size. If you want to make, you can draw something. So I'm going to draw a flower here. You can use a circle tool and fix that like that. And then you can use the brush to make petals on it. You can change the color of it like different ways. So first there's the color like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, pink, and red again. And there's a saturation, technically how dark it is. So from light, white, from the lightest to the brightest, which is technically white, to the darkest of that color. In this is pink, and this brightness, it's from the lightest of that color to black. So I can draw these petals of my flower. And if you want to use the fill tool, you can't use it here because it'll overlap on the middle part. So you have to connect them, which is kind of hard if you don't have touch screen computer. And I don't have one right now either, so it might be a bit hard to draw, but it's okay. You can zoom it in to make finer details in it. So I can just do this. And I want to make details on the flower. So I can make this smaller. If you want to, find, if you accidentally got out of the color, for example, and you want to find it back again, you just press this eyedropper and hover over the color you want. Just remember you can use this backwards and forward, the undo and redo button, but if you go out of it, like go onto another one, like you could duplicate it, and you go back into it, you can't undo and redo anything. So if you want to do that, you have to stay on this page. So I'm going to just fix this up because this circle isn't perfect anymore. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to draw the stem. I'm going to choose this bright, not too bright green color. Okay. Okay. I'm using the line tool to make it like a curvy shape. So I can, I'm just making small lines, so that and that and that. Like that. I like using the line tool because you can still see the lines in, but it's also easier. But I still use the brush tool often. If I want to change the shape of this flower, I can just use this mouse tool. It's very cool because you just have to double click on one of them and you can change it. To make it perfect like you want it. Yeah, it's a really good tool to use if you do something but you don't want to delete it or change it, but rub it out, but you want to change it, so you can just use this. Other things that you might want to draw for like dress up games or something, you might want to make lots of versions of it but different colors. So let me make another one. I'm going to want to draw maybe I'll just draw a pattern. Okay, never mind about that, sorry. I'm going to, so if you want to make many different colors of this flower, but keep it the same version, you can just duplicate it like I said before, and then change the colors of it simply using the fill tool. So I'm going to change the petals to make it purple, and the highlights to make it violet or eagle. Yeah, the fill tool is very useful because you can also change it like after you've done it as well, and you can also fill lines like this. I also find the eyedropper tool really interesting. There are also there's also shading like this. So I just get two colors, you do it. It looks very nice. Okay, like if you want to draw something like for a dress up game, I said. If you want to draw something like for a dress up game and you want it to have like for example if you want to draw hair and you want it to go like a brandy color. So if you want to draw it really quickly, I'm just gonna draw a quick hairstyle. It's a bit hard to draw hair. Okay, I'm just going to do that. So if you want to make the fill like gradient like this, you can make it. So if you want to make it brown to light brown or something. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, we won't have to go. Okay, so yeah, that looks good. So yeah, that's how you make a gradient like that. So it'll look really cool, like hair dye, like with like hair dye, and you can do that with like almost anything else. Like, let's change this uh, flower to make it gradient. Okay, this looks nice. Okay, so that's how you can make your own sprites. If you want to make use one of these sprites and adapt them to make them your own, let me show you how to do that. It's very easy, like this. So I'm just going to pick a supplies one. Okay, I have this gold. Okay, so how you can change it is you can use the um, fill tool to make it your own. So you can literally just do this and just make it your own. So that's how you do it, and you can also upload one and do it as well. Yeah, thank you.